What's up YouTube? Showtime Sean here and welcome back to another video, man. Today is a little something different. I want to sit here and get personal with y'all, and I want to break down the story of my content journey, how I started content, why I got into it, and why I fell in love with it, man. Try to sit back, relax, man, grab some snacks, maybe even pour up or roll up, and just get ready for my life story, man. If y'all rock with me, y'all rock with this type of content, I want to get to know my community on a better level, and I want my community to know me on a better level. So let's get into it. If I'm being very honest with you, I knew I wanted to do content since I was like in 4th grade, to be honest. I used to watch YouTube on a daily. Pretty Boy Fredo, Rice Gum, iMaverick, Dashie, Corey Kenshin, C-Day, everything like that. So I always knew I wanted to do content. And my whole life I've always been a funny kid. I used to be fat and bald, so I couldn't even get no girls. I wasn't even playing sports yet. I didn't start playing sports until later on in the 4th grade year. But I was always funny. I always made people laugh, so I always knew I had the personality to be a content creator, to make videos, to make people laugh, to inspire people. I've always been one of those kids where I'm trying to find fun in every situation. I play around too much. Granted, since I played around too much, there's a lot of times I got my ass whooped during the kid. But it's alright, it formed me to the man I am today. So from a very young age, I used to make YouTube videos, man. And I wasn't the average kid. I didn't just record off a phone or anything. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos without a camera, without a capture card, without any expensive thing. It was just me and my Xbox One. So what I would do, I made my first ever Twitch account. And what I would do is I would live stream to it, and I would plug in my Xbox headset with the adapter, and I would just play the game while I talk about random stuff. I used to just do videos about shouting people out. Keep in mind, I had 4 subscribers. Who am I shouting out? Who is getting clout from my shout outs, bro? So I would stream it on Twitch, and then I would export it to YouTube. No edits, no live cuts, nothing like that. Just straight raw footage, gang. Straight raw footage, just showing how much I loved everything. That went on for really about 5 months of me making videos, and then I started playing football. When I started playing football, I was always told since a young kid, since I started playing football, you can make it with football. If you want to make it in life, if you want to be rich in life, use football as your outlet to make it. I'm here to tell you right now, you do not need sports to make it in life. Yes, you can play sports, you can love sports, you can want to go to the league. But I will never listen to, and you should never listen to, somebody that says, this is plan A, this is my only plan, and it's sports. I'm not knocking anybody that's been playing sports their whole life, but people don't understand you can get injured and you can really lose your life outside of the sport itself. You can be living life as a regular person outside of your sport and something tragic happened to you. God forbid it happens, but it can happen. Always be a man who's able to pivot off one thing to another like nothing ever happened, and never fall off and be able to keep going. I was playing sports and I ended up getting good, man. So my main focus was sports. But in 6th grade, I started picking up my videos again. I started streaming Fortnite on I got a PlayStation at the time, so I was streaming Fortnite on the PlayStation, exporting those videos to YouTube. And I used to use the PlayStation Share Factory to edit videos and edit montages together. Now I was in 6th grade. At the time, I had a girlfriend that was in 7th grade, so she was older than me. And one day, one of my friends come up to me and was like, hey bro, I saw your most recent YouTube video. Keep in mind, I'm a kid at the time. I don't want a lot of people to know I have a YouTube video because I don't want to be made fun of. And he said this in front of my girlfriend at the time, and she made fun of me, gang. She made fun of me. She really sat there and laughed in my face because I had a YouTube, because I wanted to do something different. And people were treating me like I was a weird, nerdy kid because I wanted to do YouTube. That's exactly how I felt. That's why I didn't want anybody to find out about my YouTube. So that goes on, she makes fun of me. So immediately when she makes fun of me, I just stopped doing YouTube videos in general. I pushed that thought to the back of my head and I just focus on straight sports. As I end up getting good at sports, I've always had the thought of content creation in the back of my mind. Like, I want to create content. I don't want to play football, I want to create content. And I want to create good content. I want to keep upgrading and getting better and better and better. Now, I ended up getting to high school and playing football. I was a 4-year varsity starter. And by the time my junior year came around, honestly, I didn't want to play football anymore. At the end of my junior year, I didn't want to play football at all anymore. Football was a sensitive topic for me. I played for a team that lost a lot. I had a bad junior year because I was angry at the world and I was getting into fights with coaches and players and people in my school. On top of that, I was going through a lot in life. I was in a toxic relationship where I wasn't loyal. I was just kind of messing around in the world. You know what I mean? I was just kind of messing around, and I had a bad year and I didn't want to play football anymore. When I decided I didn't want to play football anymore, when that thought came in my head like, dang, I don't even care about football anymore, I started to pick back up cameras. I wanted to do YouTube again. I wanted to start streaming on Twitch. So that's what I did. My junior year, I started streaming on Twitch straight from an Xbox and a Logitech Facecam, a Logitech C29 Facecam to be exact. And my videos are trash. I had just moved into the apartment I'm in right now. I was on a futon with my Roku TV on two clothes baskets, and I was streaming Warzone. And I was pretty good at Warzone, but come on, who really wants to watch that? I had one person watching that, and that person who's watching those videos is my mod right now for my Twitch videos. So I wanted to expand to start doing YouTube videos, and I don't know, I did a couple videos at school, but they never got edited and they never got posted. I think at the time I was still living off the high of being the star football player in my school, from being a varsity starter every year and everybody knows me and I wear #1, that I didn't want to get made fun of. And I think people seeking validation from people is what ruined me and slowed me down entirely. Now, I wish I would have stuck with it back then because I would be a lot bigger than I am now. I'm just now starting to post on YouTube consistently, but I stream on Twitch every day, and my Twitch is amazing. I love the support I get on Twitch, so now we're trying to expand it to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So all the big platforms is what I'm trying to expand to. After my senior year of high school, I made a few videos, posted them on YouTube, but I was never consistent enough. I never really got to grind it. I was supposed to go to Central Washington University with a preferred walk-on opportunities, not a scholarship. I don't have to try out for the team. I'm on the team, but I would have to pay tuition. So I decided I'm not gonna pay for college because I don't love football how I used to love football. And if I go over there to play football, I'm 4 hours away from home. I'm wasting my time and money. I'm wasting my family's time and money. And ultimately, I'm just gonna disappoint. I know I'm not gonna play my first year, maybe not even my second year. It's a party school. I'm just gonna party, be with the huzz, and have drinks, and I'm ultimately gonna get out of shape and waste everybody's time. So I decided to enroll in Pierce College, a community college not too far from me, about a 20-minute drive from where I am right now. Now at this time I was still streaming every now and then, but my main focus was going to school and making money. I was in school for criminal justice. Now keep in mind, I only lasted in school for literally 1 quarter. Yes, 1 quarter. At the end of that quarter, I passed my final with a 98 in my criminal justice 101 class. And there was something about it that just told me I didn't want to do it. Every day I would go to school and then go to work, and I would come home and I would wake up depressed, and I would wake up not wanting to go to school and not wanting to do this as a job. So around Thanksgiving time, around my birthday, I dropped my nuts and I dropped out of school. I decided to drop out of school after 1 quarter, and I was terrified to tell my mom I dropped out of school. But my mom, she respected it. She respected my decision. She didn't try to burden me. She just told me, I believe in you. You're gonna be great at whatever you do. Just make sure you're not a bum. So I made sure I'm not a bum. I made sure I kept working a job. I made sure I kept paying bills. I made sure I kept building my credit and being able to make things happen if this doesn't work. But I told myself, I am not working a job the rest of my life. And if I have to work a job the rest of my life, I'm okay with it because I bet on myself, dropped out of school and started creating content and taking content serious. So after I dropped out, it was like a switch flipped to me. This is like a crazy switch flipped to me. I started streaming every day. I started recording videos, posting videos on Instagram, posting videos on TikTok. And I think what helped was, it was literally eat or starve for me. It was literally eat or starve. So it was either I do this and I can make it, or I keep being a bitch and keep caring about people's opinion on me. I'm here to tell you, don't ever care about people's opinion. Dropping out of college to pursue content was probably the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm not telling you to drop out of college. If you're not willing to put in blood, sweat, and tears, stream every day, post every day, record every single day, constantly do research on algorithms and try to better yourself and put thousands of dollars into equipment, do not do it. Do not do it at all. I still work a 9 to 5. I still go to work every single day that I have to go to work. 5 days out of a week at least. Still go to work. But I'm so dedicated to my craft now that after I get off of work, I don't care what day it is, I don't care how long of a day I've had, I don't care how long my shift was. I'm going to turn on the PC, I'm going to turn on my camera, and I'm going to get content done. And if you're not ready to live that life and try to chase something this hard, then don't ever drop out of school to pursue content. You will not make it. And also do not try to get into it for a money fast scheme. I genuinely love creating content. Yes, I make thousands of dollars creating content from Twitch. I make zero money on YouTube, and I'm posting on YouTube. I make zero money from Instagram. I post on Instagram. Now, I make money from TikTok Live, but I do not make money from posting TikTok videos yet. And I'm trying to reach these thresholds, you know? So I love this content grind. I love what I do. If I didn't make it and I was still making no money off of it right now, I would still be doing content. I would literally still be making content even if I made $0 today from all my websites and apps put together, bro. So after I dropped out of school and I started taking streaming serious, I literally started streaming damn near every day since November of 2024, November 26, 2024, on my 19th birthday. I started taking streaming extremely serious, and I've been growing from there. And in 1 year, bro, in 1 fucking year, I have done a lot to only be in the game for 1 year. I have a video with 2 million views. I have a video with 1 million views. I have multiple videos with hundreds of thousands of views. I have over 1,000 followers on Twitch, which Twitch is the hardest thing to grow. I have 1 million views on TikTok. Now I'm trying to grow this YouTube and get a personal connection and just get a bond with people who watch YouTube. I want to cater to all my supporters from all sides of TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all types of things, man. So expect a lot of videos to be coming out this year and very consistently. My goal is to post at least 1 time a week a full YouTube video for the whole year, and so on and so forth. I do want to let you guys know we have some couple content coming to this page very soon. I know I just dropped the Valentine's Day mini vlog, but I have actual couple content as in like mini games, trivia questions, get to know us, things like that, date vlogs, and all types of stuff like that. And I got this new camera now, so I apologize for the last few vlogs where it wasn't focused all the way, it was bright, the audio wasn't the best. I started vlogging recently, so I'm just now getting into that game. So I bought a whole new camera. I'm currently rocking with the Sony ZV-E10. The mic's better, the quality is much better, the autofocus is much better, and it has a lens on it, man. So yeah, just stay tuned for all those new things coming in. Now, my biggest goal in content is not to be the richest streamer, the most known streamer, the most known anything. My only goal in content is to be able to do it full time, pay my bills by doing content, something I love full time, and take care of my mom. If I can do all that from just my content, then that means I made it in life. If I can support my family by making videos and doing streams, then I love my life, and that means I made it in life, man. So I kind of just wanted to make this video to give you guys my background, my goals, my perception of why I do my videos and why I do everything like that, man. It's only year 2 of me getting into this full content. We haven't even hit the full 2nd year yet. We're going on to year 2 at the end of this year, and I want you to keep this down right now. I currently have 1.2K followers on Twitch, and I have 407 subscribers when this video drops. I also have 2,400 followers on Instagram. At this same time, by the end of the year, I will have 10,000 followers on Instagram. I will have 2,000, at least 2,000 on Twitch, because Twitch is extremely hard to grow. And I will have 2,000 on YouTube by the end of 2026. Book this, mark my words, keep this video safe for later. And yeah, don't forget that. Now that's gonna bring me to the end of this video, man. I appreciate you if you watched all the way to the end. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch. I stream every day, and I'm also doing a PC giveaway in July for my Shaunathon, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below for me. See you guys next time.